What is up everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be reviewing Princess Peach Showtime's gameplay per outfit. I will make a tier list out of them in the order that they are presented through the game. First of all, I want to say that this game is amazing. It has far exceeded my expectations. I was expecting a stereotypical girly experience. While the game isn't exceptionally difficult, its unique design poses an interesting challenge, which is, if you miss a star during the play, you have the option to reconstruct the entire puzzle, recalling the placement of the previous star pieces. This adds a layer of challenge, enhances the game's replayability and its overall value. In other words, the game tricks you into wanting to get all the stars, and it's fun trying. Another thing I really enjoyed about this game is the fact that there are so many different outfits. The gameplay changes in all the scenes, so every time you start a new level, it's as if you start a completely different game. This concept made me think. This could very much be the test to see what people, or feminine gamers, would like to see Peach star in her next game. There could be a single Peach game for all of these styles, but that's just my assumption. But since this whole game feels like 10 different games, I thought making a tier list would be interesting, so here it is. But before I begin with the tier list, I'd like to invite you to subscribe to my channel and like this video. It would really help with the development of my channel, and all support is appreciated. Thank you. Let's now start in the order that the characters were presented through the game. I was so happy to start the first stage as the sword fighter. It's so nice to see Peach wearing something else than a dress, at last. She has an elegant and swift style of 3 hits if you stand still and 4 when you move forward, that encourages a ranged fighting style. I know it's a little bit of a random reference, but she kind of reminds me of Raphael from Soul Calibur. Anyway, the music of the scene is epic and empowers a feeling of courage and energy. I was expecting to hack and slash my enemies, and that is what has been given to me. It's not very difficult. The only difficulty I found here was the parry system, which feels a little bit odd, as you have to either mash in order to get it or jump at a specific moment that to me didn't require proper timing. But overall, my opinion about the Sword Fighter Peach is positive. This was fun, and I want to play more of it. So this is why I will put her in nice action. Next up was presented the adorable and French-looking Peach Pâtissière, which showed a much bigger challenge than I expected. Basically, you are defeating your possessed allies and enemies by feeding them magical cookies and cakes. The challenge here is to go as fast as possible in succeeding your missions. To me, the first challenge was the hardest. I never got it perfectly, even after 5 attempts. But baking under pressure has never been this fun. It is charming and colorful, but in my opinion, not so well balanced. Too hard at times and too forgiving in other. I would say even under pressure, the games were light, charming, and gave a nice contrast with the sword fighter. So I will put this one in girly but fun.
Delicious. Thank you.
Now comes the good, the beautiful, and the pretty. Cowgirl Peach. If there was one surprisingly good concept that blew me away, I did not expect Peach Cowgirl to be such fun. I don't know what I expected. Guns? Guns would have been nothing compared to swinging ropes to throw barrels at enemies. And not only that, but the horse racing? I had to horse race it in order to save my allies? How awesome is that? It pumped my heart and was really fun. Although I got my butt kicked by the first boss without understanding I could move holding the barrel. Listen, it looked heavy. I didn't know I could move, okay? But I would say this was a hit, and the music was a top tier banger. It's a difficult decision to put this one in the best section. The best simply was the best, so for now I will put it in really enjoyable. But I'd add a star to this one, as I think it was my personal favorite. And now, get ready for Ninja Peach. The soundtrack reminded me of the old school 90s retro game because of the synth repetition style, the era from which ninja games strived most, by the way. This was a joyful experience, with a humorous charm. look at Peach being quote-unquote stealth. You're supposed to find the secrets and move through the stage without getting caught, while there are no real repercussions if you get caught or not. It was very forgiving. I think her movement was the best highlight of Ninja Peach, with her wall jumps, her wall run, and her dashes. Racing was a really nice experience, but I would have enjoyed fighting just a little more. But I will put her in nice action as well. I really liked it.
It's done. Thank you.
The next Peach form presented was the figure skater. I don't really know what to say. She was very pretty, delicate, and elegant. She felt smooth to use. It was charming. I also never played or seen a figure skating game, so for this specific reason, I was surprised and I thought it was very creative. I was very curious of what it will be. I never thought I'd be playing a jump and spin to victory kind of a game. It was nice, but no more. I do think that this one would appeal to girly girls more. If that's the target Nintendo is going for, then for this one I think they definitely succeeded. Peach is very pretty, and the boss was a little bit underwhelming. It still was pleasant, so I'll put this one in girly but nice, because it was.
Thank you so much.
Now is the time to evaluate Peach Detective. Now, I'm sorry guys, but this for me was a pain. I don't really like this type of charades, finding clues, talking to people, no fighting or real interesting story. The mood set by the music and the aesthetics did bring a Sherlock Holmes style to the scenery, but I'm sorry, this was just bland in my opinion, and I did not look forward to the next one. And then suddenly, to rescue me from my utter boredom came the dashing thief, the masked hero. At first, I did not know what this would be, but then I was hit. At first I didn't understand, am I like a Spider-Man kind of a masked hero? It has a feel of a secret agent that works in the shadows of the night like, remember the Coon?
The more criminals I try to stop, the more just come out of the back alleys and dilapidated bars.
After jumping randomly for 5 minutes, I started really enjoying the movement of this character. It felt very smooth to jump, climb, and hookshot myself everywhere in order to escape enemies and to prevent the money and diamonds of being robbed away. The timing mixed with the movement was essential and felt very satisfying when properly executed. And also, can we talk about the paper plane Peach? This was the most fun, unique, and surprising experience in my opinion. This is why I will put this one on the best category.
Piece of cake. Thank you.
And here I thought it couldn't get better than this. I was introduced with Mighty Peach, and from the looks of her, I thought she would be like Zero Suit Samus Peach, kind of, Mega Man Peach. Anyway, I was really interested with her, so I'm here to rescue my friends from an alien invasion. And I strike a Black Widow pose like nothing? Hold up a minute. How cool is she? That's not all. I have super strength. How is this girl lifting cars like nothing? What happened? Who needs Mario? I can now lift Bowser if I'm wearing this outfit. I enjoyed it all, honestly, from striking spaceships at other spaceships to flying with my jetpack and fighting enemies. This one really surprised me, which is why I will put it in the best category. And then came Siren Peach. At first I thought it could be a cool concept. Swimming in Mario games are usually fun. I was expecting something fun, then maybe a race, who knows. But no. Peach suddenly sings opera in a contralto voice when she clearly is a soprano. I couldn't get over it, since I really thought this voice didn't fit her at all. At least her tail did fit her well and she looked beautiful. I really didn't like the singing so much. I feel like it ruined my siren experience. The point of being a siren is to have an angelic voice, and I didn't enjoy this one. Okay, it's an interesting concept to control the fishy fishes with my voice so that they open shells, but please let me rescue my friends as fast as possible. Thank you very much. I will put this one in not fun. Sorry. And the last character presented was Kung Fu Peach. Now hear me out. I did 12 years in Kung Fu in my life, but I promise I won't be biased. It didn't make me good at Kung Fu Peach game at all. As you can see, it seems this Peach practices White Crane Kung Fu, maybe a bit of Tiger when facing opponents. The sense of timing is essential with this character as she isn't the one who draws first. She rather attacks and defends all at once. It was a very nice showcase, a delight to play, a very theatrical and entertaining segment of the game. I just think there could have been a little more development. Maybe the use of the pole was nice, but what about weapons, perhaps? It was fun. I wasn't blown away, so I'll put this one in nice action, since it was really enjoyable.
Thank you.
So here you have it. I hope you enjoyed my full tier list of Princess Peach Showtime. Now I'd like to know your opinion. If there were to be a game based on one of those characters, which one would you choose? For example, I wouldn't judge if you chose the Siren one. I would personally go for the top 3 on my list, but that's just my opinion. And overall, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Until next time, and thank you for watching.